Woo! All around the mill road. Right. Let's get to it, shall we? Yes, we definitely should. First of all, gotta do that. Gotta get the replay enhancer on. And now to the introduction of our players. We have Jimmy playing as Jost here. Well, not really. He is Oberkommando West. And he is up against Basset, who is 100% most definitely playing as the Soviets. Both players have already locked in their Coh2 commander, Airborne and Elite Armor. Basset's buffs for the conscripts. Jimmy a mixed bag. The Raketenwerfers reload faster, little accuracy for the Volks, and a little bit of armor for the Panzer IV. So that'll be all. And we also have the Kubelwagen. The Kubelwagen as always, going straight towards his opponent's fuel, and now Basset is like, well, darn it, that's GG. Well, he is still setting sight on the south here. He's got a couple of his strategic points will net him a bit of fuel. In fact, his fuel income is higher at the moment compared to Jimmy. So it's not all doom and gloom, at least for now. Just have to wait and see what's going on once this cap comes in. Yeah, there we go. But Basset still earning more munitions. And now he's going for a fuel point of his own. If he can't have his own fuel point, he'll just take what would be his opponent's. And Basset here, he's trying and succeeding, actually luring his opponent in a little bit further. By the way, what's going on in the middle? Ah, just a bunch of combat engineers. Oh yeah. Well, the combat engineers might be able to put a dent into the Kubelwagen or two. They are being focused down by one of the Volksgrenadiers, and more troops arriving here. Out of cover here for some of the conscripts, really hurt them. Now dancing back to the green cover here. Basset is just trying to find his, well, not his mojo, but his preferable position. However, as the fighting rage over this fuel point, Basset is securing his own fuel point back home. Falling further back here. Gotta get into this green cover. What the? A little bit of an awkward position, but alright. Anywho, Jimmy is on his way with the first truck, allowing him to bring in the 221 scout car and just make life more difficult for Basset, really. And you have 4 conscripts, as is tradition when you go for the Soviet airborne troops. Uh-oh, preemptive grenade there. Yeah, burning him up. Basset caught in a bad spot here. And back to base he goes. Whereas Jimmy, he's about to take the cutoff if it weren't for these reinforcements that are coming in. Oh wait. Basset also needs to get in here. There we go. Foot inside the circle. And thus, no capture. Meanwhile, the Kubelwagen here is just being annoying. While it haven't killed that much, it has soaked up a bunch of damage. Oh, one man down, rest following suit here. And yeah, Jimmy, he can't just stay in the cover here, otherwise he would just get flamed by the flamethrower, and that does bonus damage to units in green cover. But now he's got some distance in between him and the flamethrower. Should be alright now. Should. However, he probably didn't expect the Kubelwagen here to come down here. Basset now fleeing for his life. Yeah, there we go. And back home, Jimmy has set up his battle group headquarters. Not going for the 2-1 apparently. A little bit curious. Alright. He could have kept up the pressure here by getting in another light vehicle, because so far he has had much success with the Kugelwagen. Just being very annoying and harassing his opponent over and over again. Also, Basset not having HE grenades here. He's pretty sure that Jimmy's not the kind of player that would let his Kugelwagen get caught off guard, allowing it to be snared. Well, Jimmy, now going for a flak half track here. Yeah, SVT rifles is not gonna cut much into the flak half track. He needs sys guns or something else. The tank of the battalion command going up. By the time it's done, well, I'd say he's looking at a decent T70 timing here, provided that he can maintain the current fuel income, which is about to be challenged. And there we go. One more bag of weapons. Wow, Basset is really taking an indirect route here, getting his men into green cover, fights them off. Green cover won't do much when he's up against this flak half track here. Sure, it'll probably take a while longer before he gets suppressed, though not at that range. And thus the fuel is out of Basset's hand, but within a minute, he should have enough fuel for one T70, and by the time that minute has passed, I wonder if he'll have enough for a T70. It won't be too far off in terms of manpower, I suppose. And more weapons are being airlifted onto the battlefield. Just need one more, and then all SVT rifles are go. There it is, AT, and a little more manpower. There we go. 10 more to go, and then he can get the light tank. There we go. It is available for him, and I would really advise him to go for it. He needs to have some sort of, well, not strictly need, but he would hugely benefit from actually getting a light tank onto the field to help him deal with what he's currently up against here. I know he's got a sysgun. Ah, there we go. But a sysgun isn't quite as mobile as a T70. I was also about to say a T70 is very good versus infantry, which is true. So is the sysgun. Once it's barraging, then it's good versus, well, team weapons. Let's say team weapons. Soft targets. Soft stationary targets. Oh no. No! Where is it? There it is. He's got his sysgun here to help him against the flak half track. Should it reveal itself, but now it's out of position here. There we go. We got the conscripts moving in. Okay, conscripts moving back. Saved. At least for now. And now, with the arrival of the T70, I think Jimmy has hurt the engine as he's backing off. Big time. A bomb! Alright. I think Basset may have what he needs now in order to push back Jimmy. If he can stay out of the Kenworth's firing arc, that is. Don't want to lose the T70 right now.
Prepare for combat. Ready. Under attack. Crews are now authorized to make emergency repairs.
Doink. Kugelwagen still survives. And again, another miss. And a miss. Oh, wait, what? Okay, there we go. Now it's dead. That's one less annoyance to for Basset to deal with. Jimmy. Come on, Jimmy. What is this, Jimmy? Come on, really? The gun is pointing the wrong way. He wanted to quickly shoot at these boys that's in front of it. It's gonna be 1 or 2 seconds before it'll can turn around and start shooting. But hey, I suppose it may catch the enemy off guard if they walk in here and first get suppressed here. Well,
Panzer commanders are now on standby for field operations.
what? Oh, right. He went for a regular Maxim? Why? He's got access to the Dishka, which does more damage to light vehicles as the flak half track here. Also has better suppression, I believe. Just packs a bigger punch. Does he really feel like he needs to save 50 munitions right now? Oh well.
Attain veteran status.
Now Jimmy getting out the leak. It has, well, 2 targets it could shoot at. Well, 2 team weapons, rather. Little bit of action happening down here. Oh, better give up. Yeah. And these men currently just sitting with their backs turned against the enemy. Ay, ay, ay. Jimmy's just saving up. He's got the fuel for the next tank, and Basset now going for a mortar.
Our territory is falling into enemy.
Well, I suppose this is within mortar range without the mortar having to be too exposed in order to hit this Schwerpanzer headquarters. Jimmy sneaking around up here in the north. Got the minesweeper out. It's gonna grab some land. However, he is met with conscript's fire, and well, the Syscon here is ready, but there's a huge chunk of bushes and whatnot in the way, and the mortar has also begun firing. Here we go. These boys also dying. The leak has commenced its tickling. Let's see if we can get a kill on this Maxim over here, while we will be. Oh, what's this? Ah, it's just a Schwerpanzer headquarters firing. Might get a wipe here though. Yeah.
We've lost a squad of infantry.
Basset, bit by bit, he's fighting his way back.
Enemy infantry.
Not that he's too far behind in terms of, well, everything. Oh, wow. Apparently the league has turned its tickling to 110%. Already up to 5 kills. And we got Obersoldaten. They're just giving chase here and happily running and gunning. Happy running and gunning. Well, these guys here, not so happy. Another Obersoldaten squad. Basset. He's got what he's need to tech up. But yeah, still 100 of fuel needed to actually buy the tech structure. Missed that last time, eh? Actually thought he had it up, but nope. And 15-minute mark. But the early game was rather rough for Basset. There we go. Checking happening, and within a minute he'll have enough fuel for the first T-34. The first of many, I would assume.
We are losing territory. Yes, comrade.
I'll just lay here and sleep for a bit. Yes. Oh, wow. Ah, T-70 doing its thing, trying to push the lead gun away or outright decrew it, but close, but not quite. I did hear the mortar, didn't I? Yeah, Basset, she is good at using the flare with his mortar here. Seen it from time and time again. He is one of those who actually use it quite often. So that could be, yeah, it does cost 30 munitions, but he can afford to do it once a minute and still earn a net income of munitions. There we go, first T-34. Readily available, just need the go from command. And Jimmy also now getting his first Panzer IV onto the battlefield. Yeah, getting cut down here, conscripts. They need to retreat pretty soon. There we go. Let's follow Basset's camera here for a bit. Whoa! He is one of those who actually turns the camera around. Twitchy twitch. Wait, that's a lot of twitching here. Let's stop that and return to the regular angle. Obersoldaten has invited himself into enemy territory. Well, down to half health. These SVT boys here might be able to pick up a couple of these Obers. That's some prime manpower going down here.
Close air support is available.
Airstrike ready. And this could be the death of the flag half track. Smoke, smoke, no smoke. Attack round. Not sure I can fire through here. Oh, the Syscon is in peril. It's went a little too far. And now with the P4 here, oh, that's horrible timing to lose your Syscon. Airstrike coming in hot. He gets it, but conscript squad killed. Syscon decrewed, and Volks also died. I suppose everything went sorta okay, very okay. That's a little too far. He may be able to sneak capture that. Nope, it's within vision. But there we go. Nope. Panzer IV with a devastating shot followed up by the Sveta Panzer headquarters. That poor guy. Well, at least the Raketenwerfer got completely wrecked. Basset still in this. He has resecured his Syscon. He is actually holding the majority of the VPs on the field, and the points here are about to be equalized. Not bad. And Basset is also getting close to having enough fuel for, you guessed it, another T-34. Fortunately for Jimmy, he still has his flak half track. Such a nice thing to have this mobile suppression platform around. Though it's not quite enough to reliably take down the airstrike. it seems to be quite fast and with delivering its payload. And not often do I see this plane get shot down. Whoa, what are they doing? They may just have gotten themselves stuck. Yeah, they're stuck here. Jimmy accidentally pressing and ordered them to vault over the fence, and thus the Obersoldaten got stuck. Oh, and now the way has been cleared. A little too late though, but the mortar here felt sorry for them and threw a grenade their way. Oh, oh man, what a way to die. And very unlucky mistake there for Jimmy, and very fortunate for Basset. Needs to prioritize the BP though. He's bleeding a lot of points at the moment. And yes, this gun moving up there, gotta capture that. Oh wow. Almost got it, the last Volksgrenadier. Sounds like a movie title. The Last Volksgrenadier.
Enemy is reduced to 300 points.
Sleeping on the job, eh? Issue 85, yeah. Definitely gonna come in handy dandy for, well, pretty much everything. Oh, what? Yeah. Calling in airstrikes on a tank that's not really occupied with anything is it's often a waste. Oh, they are quite low on health. Even the leak shot could maybe one-shot this squad. Flak half track, almost up to that free. Maneuver the vehicle with greater efficiency. Congratulations, you earned your driver license.
Anti-tank gun is ready for action.
Looking at the fuel here, is Jimmy really gonna go for a Panther? I'd say a P4 would also be nice. Well, maybe not now that there is an issue 85 on the field, but I'm not sure if Jimmy realizes that his opponent has gone for the SU-85. Probably will soon. Oh yes. There we go. One little grenade. Got rid of that crew. Nice. Just gonna capture the middle. South, open to be captured. Would actually get Basset the majority of the VPs on the field here, or just take this one up there. All right. Almost down to half health, but so far it's haven't actually been that hectic of a match. But then again, it's easy for me to say here as a spectator, not sure of what the players are thinking or doing. Well, I know what they're doing, but not what they're thinking. Is this actually just Basset pressing on here? Getting close to the cutoff point, but that's protected by the Schwerpanzer headquarters, and also a bit sad to see that the mortar didn't get used to actually put some pressure onto the Schwerpanzer headquarters. Its barrage range should be able to reach it if it just moves up a little further. Also, by the way, yeah, Grenades, of course. Readily available. SU-85. Doink. Trying to get some damage in on the doer up there. Let's split up, gang. One goes north, other one south. What's he planning on doing here? This tank is isolated. No support. Is he planning on doing a little bit of dive here? Don't think Basset realizes yet that there is a tank sitting up there. Pressuring on with one of the P4s. Once he's got the tank's attention, he could maybe go down here and cause a little bit of a havoc. There we go. Going in, got some prime ammo being used, courtesy of the commander. And even sending in the flak half track. Basset gets away with the T-34, but flak half track will eat a shot here. Maybe two. Falling back. Fall back, fall back. Where's this machine gun? Oh, it's covering this angle up here. But it's here where Jimmy's pushing through. He's pushing through the middle. Panzer IV going in. Sysgun set up, ready to fire. And is that a grenade? That's a retreat. No grenades, though. Would have loved to see a bundle grenade, especially up there. Well, mortar crew is dead. And kaboom! The crew is still standing. Some of them. Well, no tanks were lost in that engagement. We got a weapon decrew. I think that was it. Despite a rather deep dive for Jimmy getting in here. Well, didn't dive so deep with his tank, but his infantry managed to get in deep. Oh yes, now Basset is getting on that triple VP cap, whereas the flak half track, well, went down. Must have been by the Sysgun, I would believe, as none of, well, this one, Kubelwagen was destroyed by the T-70, so yeah. Sysgun gets the credit for that kill. And with an SU-85 on the field, Jimmy opts into more AT guns, as the SU-85 is pretty much helpless versus AT guns. "30 minutes in and all players have, well, roughly 30 minutes in and all the players have plus half their VPs. Oh, that's gonna change soon, and Basset, she's running away here. He did plant a mine though, and that would be the reason why he's running away. Engine damage? Nope. It narrowly avoids it. Meanwhile, the T-70 here getting in on the action, killing some folks. Doink doink. These Kenworthers here, they do load fast. Another little bit of poking here with one of the P4s. SU-85, however, hits nothing but dirt. What is this smoke? Yeah, what is it? Ah, coordinated barrage. Oh. Yeah. Panzer IV didn't really take much damage there though. So it's ready to go again. This one here just gonna get repaired up, and the lines have been drawn. At least both players are actually trying to get in on the action on both north, middle and south, rather than a traditional tug of war game like we are used to see on Crossroads. But this match here is definitely starting to feel a bit crossroady. We are losing territory. Our troops are losing ground. 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 Our troops are losing gro Well, at least Basset's got some artillery to soften up his opponent. Oh, and Jimmy now going in just to see what's going on backstage, but without the backstage pass, he's not really welcome. So the bouncer up there being the Su-85, seeing as it doesn't really bounce, but oh, Jimmy caught in a bad position here. He's gonna lose all his armor. Yeah. Both Rakettenwerfers, however, they were decrewed. And the T-70 is still alive. Where are the sys guns in all this? They're coming out now, one of them. And the other one sitting here at the fuel, getting hammered by one of the P4s. And one shot delivered from the Rakettenwerfer. Another sys setting up here. Main gun destroyed. Rear armor hit, and this sys gun here is about to take the cake. Or is it the T-70? No, the T-70 missed and abandoned. Just get a grenade up there! Get a grenade up there! Ooh, or just get the T-70. Here comes the other sys. Yes! One more shot from the T-70. Go, T-70. Pounce on the rear armor. You can do it, T-70. I believe in you. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yes! And now, oh my, Basset's with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 AT guns. So yeah, Jimmy takes out the bigger tanks. T-70 got away, but loses both Rakettenwerfers in the process. And one of his own P4s. Not really worthwhile, but it started out so well, but hey. At least Jimmy is on the case. He's gonna grab all of the VPs here. If he managed to capture this in time, he could perhaps consider laying down a booby trap, but nope. These engines are humming, and soon they'll be gunning. Yeah, Obersoldaten, fall back, fall back. Please fall back and form an orderly line as we retreat. Brand new P4 here. Got that prime ammo loaded. And that's a dead T-70. Yeah, dead it is. Where's the other P4? It's coming out of the base right now. And that one has more stars than this one. Time to tag in and out. Going in, bro. Now Basset is getting in that mine groove, laying a few mines dedicated to the Panther Force. Down south, also gonna cap a little bit down there. Middle is currently no man's land. If it were winter, it could have been snowman's land. Jimmy below 200 VPs, whereas Basset just below half of the VPs. He is... What is he doing? Well, he's got his army up here north, holding the line for now, and it is Jimmy to make the move on the middle, whereas down south he's just gonna get that Pesky engineer to go away. Wow. A little close call, but yeah, they made it out. No casualties, all good and fine. Hey, look, the League, 18 kills, 4 vet, hooray! And this guy is apparently drunk. He's reversing into the puddle. But his driving skills looks neat. Now, Jimmy up against 480 guns. That's rough. His opponent can cover a wide arc with all of his AT guns. Oh, that P4 almost took out the entire conscript squad. Popcap wise, Basset doesn't really have room for much more. He can field another T-34, but well, he just lost. He just lost something here, so Popcap no longer an issue. Did that get salvaged? Nah, I don't think so. Probably got run over by the P4. One hit, one more volley from 2 AT guns, but not the case though. Only 1 AT gun up there. T-34 still alive. And look at down south, a little bit of a... Oh no, they were standing outside of the circle while we're repairing. Ah, that's annoying when that happens. Well, Jimmy here, he's got plenty of fuel. And the Popcap to bring in some big guns. With 28 manpower left, what could Jimmy do? Could he potentially... Yes! Though now he can no longer... I was just thinking if you just get 2 extra Panzer IVs, save up for it, and once he's got it, close the deal. Just get in there with his 4 panzers and drop some coordinated barrage on some of all of these AT guns. It is quite a micro task having to micro 4 AT guns during a dive when 4 tanks are diving you. But looks like Jimmy's just sending down infantry here with some tanks. Letting the infantry move ahead, scouting, looking for the AT guns, which are... Well, we got a couple of them over there. A 3rd there. 4th one in base? No? Oh, there it is, in the bushes. Missed. But Jimmy is actually the one who is about to lose when it comes to the VPs. Fortunately for him, capturing both middle and the north. South is also up for grabs, but he lacks the infantry to send someone down there to get the point. How many times do I have to explain it to you before you get the point? More Obersoldaten. Well, infantry, good versus AT guns, right? Still Basset has enough Popcap to call in 2 more T-34s. Not anymore though. They are 10 Popcap each. Let's see. Not enough munitions. Not yet. Hey, we also want light machine guns. And this one Raketenwerfer have to work overtime. Going from top to bottom whenever it's needed. Yay, LMGs. Panzer IVs have set their sight up north. Actually, he may involuntarily have begun the push right now as he drives into Syscon range. And there we go, both Syscons are moving. Where are the Raketens? They're down. There's one of them down there. And airstrike. Didn't do much versus the armor or in general. 380 guns on the field here. This conscript's about to go down. Gets the call to head back home. Obersoldaten are still pressing on. T-34 at the scene. And we got a Vet 5 league. Congratulations to the league. You are now No longer useless. Yeah, there it is. Another T-34. Man, all these AT guns here, they are taking up a bit of a pop cap. And AT guns, good for defense. And also in some cases when you're pushing, if you back your AT... Well, if you back your push up with AT guns, can also cause a lot of damage. It's just the thing, if it is within the stars to get such a push going. Here for Basset, getting rid of this Raketten Werfer there. No longer has to toil. And spare the Vet 5 leak. He has worked so hard to get where he is today. He's got a family to feed. Still a triple cap. Basset seemingly winning this. Unless Jimmy can turn this around quickly. The triple cap is bleeding him quite rapidly. And despite having 3 Oberst squads, he's had a lot of manpower. He did spend one batch here on another P4. North falling into Jimmy's hands. So does the south area. Set up right next to the other Maxim. No, don't be distracted. Don't even think about why it's been decrewed. It is bad for your morale.
The enemy has cut off a sector. The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Tracking. Oh, there you are. Ah. Didn't do much damage, but hey, earned this 3 stars. And the bounce. But let's see the Obers here. Gonna cut down Basset's infantry forces, and with 3 Panzer IVs, I think it's time to say it. It's closing time, James. 1 Raketten Werfer is abandoned. And here, an airstrike. Will it blend? No, neither did it hit. And there's some coordination barrage coming in on the AT guns down here, forcing them to move around. The T-34s are down on health. One is completely destroyed. And Basset, he doesn't really have much left now. 3 AT guns lost. He still got 1 Raketten Werfer and 1 T-34, but on the battlefield here, there are 3 P4s. And he's up against the triple cap. Now, my, the tables have turned again. The Katyusha, however, hasn't really done much, despite having been on the field for quite a bit. A little bit of desperation fire. Trying his luck, but no dice. Obersoldaten still alive, and well, it only cost what? Something like 40 manpower to reinforce them. 42? No, just 40. Got any more of that armor? You know, I'm the only T-34 tank up against 3 Panzer IVs. Could really use an upgrade here. And lots of extra armor. Another Su-85 on the way, but still, he is in such a bad position here, Basset, now. After Jimmy went in there, got rid of most of the AT guns. Now Basset, everywhere he tries to go, he'll just be met with a P4. And one brave T-34 ordered by Stalin to leave the base, despite it actually being very dangerous out there, but looks like he's being cut off now. The one and only T-34 going down, and we got some artillery going down, yes, as well. And Maxim, stun 4 infantry is just also gonna go down. Katusha down. And here comes the Su-85. Better late than never, I suppose, but I guess it's just a little too late. Airstrike going in, misses. And here it is, Su-85. It's up against a rather healthy and vetted Panzer IV. And this one up here, this T-34, one shot down. Su-85 is, well, it may hide in the base, but war is not won back in base as the VPs continues to tick down. And quite frankly, I don't see Basset winning this one. Yeah, and there's the surrender. Well, hope you enjoyed this one. Like and subscribe if you did. Dislike the video if you disliked it. And I'll see you next time. Next time being right now, because we got stats to look at here. If there is anything interesting. Most damage dealt by Basset, but it was Jimmy who was doing the killing. And here we see they are actually following each other quite nicely until that fateful push, followed by yet another fateful push. The third P4 enters the field. Jimmy pushes, and over the edge, Basset goes. Resource float, resource float. And the points. Jimmy, well, they are actually starting off sort of equal, but Jimmy pulls ahead. Basset fights back, and then switch up a little bit here, but overall, Jimmy, I'd say he played the better game here. And now for the units. Lots of damage dealt by the conscripts. Yeah, the mortar. Didn't really do a lot. Barely did anything. Would have loved to see if he could have used it to put some pressure on the Svetopanzer headquarters with this. But that wasn't the case. Also, the Katusha didn't really help much either, so... Anyway, now for Jimmy, the League actually doing quite well. Got up to vet 5. That deserves a medal. Obersoldaten also doing vehicle damage. Most damage from conscripts. Katusha! And yeah, Syscon doing most damage to the vehicles. Anywho, that'll be it. So see you. Goodbye.